Alright guys, I got that 6.9 Nocturne Jungle My Way. I went ahead and picked up those two items right there. Right there you got that Shred on tanks, the baby Blade the Ruined King, and of course the Black Cleaver. And Black Cleaver is cheaper now, so it's I don't even know what to say, man. 5 AD minus 400 gold. Alright, baby, we back once a motherfucking again with that 6.9 Nocturne in the jungle. It's been a while since I did a Nocturne My Way. Well, actually, not too long. I think I might have did that 1v5 when Cinderhulk first came out, because I was doing it with everybody. But yeah, we got Maokai top. We have Ane in the in mid. That's going to be ALLLLLL from a bot lane, and the enemy team is going to be rolling with a Galio mid, the Dongarino top, and we have Lebron and Blitz bot with Kindred in the jungle. Now this game is a long one, so yeah, this one right here you can definitely learn about the rotations and all that good stuff. Let's see.
A summoner has reconnected.
Alright, so Blitz reconnects. We're gonna go ahead and speed this up, get through the jungle. Kindred's gonna start bot side. Now here, I don't do a blue buff after, you know, because I want to have smite up, pick this up. Well, I don't know if I use it. Let's see, probably do. No, I don't. So I just pick up my jungle item probably, just so that, you know, I probably don't have to back until level 6 unless I get chunked out after a gank Reno. And we got a Kindred shit up, and I'm gonna go ahead and pick this up before she comes into my jungle. Later, bitch. And she just wasted time. Now this, yeah, Annie, hello. Hello. Alright, so she comes in. And he comes in with the flame, and we drop in autos. So Galio ports in too, but giving Annie a kill versus this squad, well, I guess, you know, Donger and Galio, it's like, what the fuck, man. Playing against those two champions, I'm going to tell you one thing. It's very, very annoying. You know, all the Donger does is push top, so Maokai's got to understand if he doesn't get, like, next level sustain, get that catalyst, get some MR. Too, and he's also got to watch out for the dives, because if Maokai's ever low underneath this turret, or just boom, it's an easy dive. And they are going top right now. And he walks in there. It's bad. He should have gone up. He should have gone up. It would have been better, especially, let me see, his flash is down. He had no choice, I guess. He was going to die. You're not going to get away from Kindred. Nothing I can do about that. I'm not heading towards top, so there's might be some CS missed, and he just used his teleport. And there's no need to drop a ward in this bush at all, because the lane's already pushing. You're going to be safe underneath your turret. You could have dropped the ward right here, and you would have been fine. And then Kindred showing top. Just going to go ahead and take this stack away. And then probably go... Oh, no. I'm going to gank mid. Up and back over and just do some rotations. Nope, there's I don't know if we get a gank here. Nope, he fails his combo. The hook lands, Ezreal's getting work, and we just back, and there's nothing else to do. So I tried to gank mid, I tried to gank bottom. Kindred invaded earlier before that, and now it's time to hit level 6. Now if I just AFK farm 2, okay, well, I get free experience here, so it's not bad. Oops. Alright, so that's gonna, yeah, that might be level 6 after everything. Yep, 1, 2. And then here, remember my blue's about to spawn. It's risky for me to go to Krug if I do decide to go to Krug. I'm stealing experience from mid lane, so I hit level 6 after this, but I don't get it. Rip. So I decided back, and they know I'm right here, and I make it back. If Kindred was bot side and they saw me sitting on top of a ward, that would have probably been my blue buff. Because they know it's up. But instead, Kindred's just going to go ahead and pick up Scuds, her blue buff. Donger's still going to continue to push top. And he's not in mid lane right now, so she's going to miss out on a wave. Galio going for a Rot of Ages. Don't know if I like that or not. I thought he was gonna play that cheap ass bullshit and build a Rot, but neither top or mid went for the banner Rot combination, which is, you know, really good because I don't want to have to sit there and hold lanes and take out this Rot that's sitting behind a turret, and you're never going to be able to get to it, and it's just going to be annoying as fuck to deal with. And then there you go. There's finally a dive top. Maokai's half HP, and the Donger's been pushing lane, making Maokai back, and they killed him earlier. Well, he died 2 times, and boom, there's another death. So that's going to be 3. Donger gets that, and he might lose his tower. And now they can continue to push down, which puts, or push up to get the top inner if they want to get greedy. Maokai's teleports up, and he probably should save it, even if they go for his next turret, because it's probably just going to be a waste. So yeah, you know, a lot of pressure. So if you can't drag this game out, you could just lose by just them, you know, Kindred just playing off the Donger's pressure top and then just rotate mid and just continue to do that over and over. The good thing the good thing about our comp is we have Annie, we have Alistar. Okay, see right here, there's no need for her to just do this. Like Donger's already back, and Donger wants to spend his 2K or whatever the fuck he has, and 1200 for Kindred, and she doesn't. She would complete her jungle item if she back, but nope. Instead, she makes a big mistake by coming in here and failing to respect my ulti. And when she dies, it's kind of thrown what they just picked up top. Because she could have just backed instantly and been running out, but instead she's going to be dead for 21 seconds. So yeah, she could have been boom, running out and picking up camps and farming and went for this dragon. And maybe even, you know, try to make Ezreal's life live in hell by trying to dive him. But Alistar is pretty OP. And plus they have to watch out for me if they play super aggressive. And I happen to have my ult. Boom! I just come in, fly in, kill. Tiver's too strong. And plus Annie, she's got 2 other abilities. She has Ignite, and there's just a fucking Galio that's somewhat kind of fucking useless. And then we have a Maokai top that just 0-3 struggling. And what is the Donger doing? He built a Void Staff. And then here I knew that this was warded, that he might come, so I decided not to use my smite on it. And if I would have smited it, I would have been fine. Drops a ward, and I take the missiles to the back, rip a Reno. Yeah, it's a sad day. I was very, very sad that I gave my double buff over to this stupid motherfucking champion. In bot lane, there's a fight, and Ezreal's overextending with no Alistar because he's near mid, so he definitely needs the back. But what the fuck? He goes in. I think he gets soloed just by Lebron himself, dropping a double auto, double gat, side shooting. There's the heal, and there's no need for that. But like the way I died is pretty much the way he died. Well, I kind of got fucked. I guess it's different, but we both died. Let's just say that. So that, you know, just adds more pressure and relieves Donger to just sit, barbecue, and all he can do is sit back. If I was this motherfucker, I'd max Sapling. Oh my god, he's maxing Sapling too. What a god. All right, so we look at these guys, and now they're gonna go ahead and start this dragon. And right here, Kindred Flame. Alistar goes in. That's what I want to see. Drop W, bam, and she pops her ulti. So getting her ulti right off the bat, I want to get the hell out of here because I don't need her to put any more damage. Well, I'll wait. I could have just stayed in it. Well, she's already dead. There's the flame following her, and then we got a teleport coming in from Maokai, and that's going to be the root to his advance plus the arcane. Oh, and a fucking head. Oh my god, Galio's probably fucking blowing shit up. And then we get the dragon. So we backtrack this. Now, here's another way to look at this. You have a lot of pressure top lane. Now, you can play off Donger by just continuing to push mid and just chill and push mid. Lebron decided to back after killing Ezreal when, well, I guess if he had the back and he was low, and I think he was low. They need to wait for him. There's no need to call this dragon right now because this is what happens. You all 3 die, we take dragon, and Donger doesn't get anything. Well, Donger actually might get this tower, but getting this tower, giving up this tower for 3 kills, a dragon, and whatever we pick up bot lane and whatever we pick up mid lane is worth it because Donger's not at this turret, and that's going to be the harder turret for the Donger to pick up, especially once it gets later in game and once we get the homie guards out of the base, even though it got nerfed a little bit. But yeah, bad fight for them. And then you got an Alistar that's here that if he has his ulti, boom. So insta popping ulti is really bad, and Galio should have just popped his ulti into this fight right here. And they might have had maybe a slight chance of winning this. And not only that, the Donger decides to stay top, and he's probably wondering why his team's fighting, but he didn't come in here. So that's what they're gonna get. They're gonna get this. But let's see what we get after this. So we pick up the dragon, and Annie gets hooked in over here. I don't know if she dies, but she flashes, and LeBron makes it back out into the field. And me, seeing Galio's dead, and Kindred dead too. And Kindred's actually gonna go bot, seeing that there's a team deathmatch, because everybody's usually magnetized to the team deathmatch. And when they go and their attention is drawn, I'm gonna say, hey, come over to me. And if you don't see it, then I'm gonna take this turret. And proxying this wave first, before hitting the turret, is just gonna drag the next wave up. So if nobody responds, reacts, whatever to me, I'm just gonna take this. Plus, you know, I need some more gold. Any way I can get it, I'll take it. And Kindred decided Krugs is better than protecting mid turret. Then I realized that Galio's teleport, so that's saved. But yeah, we lost that tower, and we do not get this tower. Nope, we don't. But all good. You know, picking up kills. I mean, 6 to 5. It's not too bad right now. And let's talk about the build. So I decided to go ahead and pick up a Blood Razors. I don't even know if I'm running like CDR on this champion. Just 8.9. So I just got. Oh fuck! What did I just do? What am I running for CDR if I have 8.9? Oh, I'm run. No. What am I running? What the fuck? C. 10%. So. What the fuck? Oh. Oh, if I have 10 right now. Oh, I know what I'm running. I'm running 20% at level 18. Alright, so we got a fight mid lane. Let's take a look. Annie gonna get hooked in here, and looks like she might be going down. Indeed, she does. There's nothing I can do here. They should probably play it a little bit safer, especially with all the pressure and top, and I have to probably sit off to the side. So now I don't hold this. Remember one thing about holding turrets and putting yourself behind a turret. There's nothing you can do to protect this besides dying. If you know who's there. Okay, yeah. If he has flash, flash hook, uppercut, stun, knockback, fucking saucer balls, and then whoever the and Kindred's in there too. She's just getting body blocked. So I'm gonna pick up my blue buff and then just get ready to hold this down since Maokai's rotating bot. But if Annie stays safe, then Maokai's able to push top, put a little bit of pressure up there. But when you have to give shit up, just give it up and just make sure you secure your buffs, because that's the only thing you can do at this point of the game. Now we at nope, they're all gonna back now. So Kindred's gonna pick up another stack. Let's see, Galio 112. I don't even know why. Like, she just healed a fucking Galio right there. Like, you just healed fucking Galio. I mean, Tivers is just, oh, fuck. Okay, well, I'm going to have to probably say Worth and Blitz getting a little bit too frisky there. Goes down, and Kindred comes mid. This is really good for us because Kindred instantly pops her ulti, and that's what I wanted. And then she instantly dies. Now here, just going to pop that W, take his clone out when there's a flame to the back. Now, remember one thing. We have 1, 2, 3 mid. 2 of them are Blitz died at the start, and then Kindred next. You have these outer lanes. If you can get to these lanes before anybody else does, and Blitz Crank is probably going to run straight mid. LeBron's still going to be set mid because they don't know what you're going to do, especially if there's no wards off to the side and you get into the Fog and Warren, you run down, you get in here, and he's like, oh, fuck. This dude actually left mid to go push my bottom turret. Oh, fuck. I just lost my tower. And right now they're hanging. Now it's either that or I go back into my own fucking jungle. And Ezreal decided to go bot. I'm pretty sure I told his ass, yo, go bot Ezreal before LeBron does. And then once he shows bot, you see LeBron going bot. And then it's back to the control game. If something like that happens again mid, you know, in the later, well, and it's only 15 minutes in game. So that timers aren't going to be like fucking 30, 40 seconds. The more you get capitalized later on, and there you go. So that right there makes, you know, that's what you get in your games. You know, people trying to make plays, 1v1, and happens. You know, I do this shit sometimes, you know. But that's why you always have to be, you know, always got to be aware of the throw levels of 80 carries, them getting caught, and having a good early game. And if you have a good early game, it makes up for them. I mean, most of the time, you see these junglers that do really well in game, and they're like 2, 3 levels above you. Well, you know, especially sometimes 4 or 5. You know, if you're a support. That's because they didn't waste any time. They know what lanes to push. And now Kindred comes bot. Like, Kindred, is she even needed here? Like, I don't understand why they don't, like, dive mid lane. You know, LeBron's not too bad of a split pusher, or even having a Donger split push bot and top and pressure mid, or just 5-man group up onto, well, it's 16 minutes, never mind. So, Like all this okay, like everything that I'm saying, like what they should be doing, you know, when you take these outer turrets like early, you know, I'm just looking for shit like this for them to stack up. If not, I'm just gonna be farming. I mean, it's that simple. So here, I'm gonna pick up Lebron, and I'm pretty much untouched, and I just pretty much lose my mind when this shit goes down. I was like, holy shit. Alright, so Donger comes in, Ezreal dropping auto attacks, trying to get as much DPS out. And right here, I pick up 3 kills. And I get a little too frisky. Oh my god. I could have probably walked down, and Annie is just farming mid by herself. Which is rip. Too bad she wasn't with us, and she probably would have been able to finish that off. But Annie is probably gonna get a little bit of damage. If I had Tibbers, I'd just drop it on that fucking wave. Lebron makes it here in time. But yeah. I mean, it's not bad. I picked up 3 kills. I was fucking excited. I was like, yeah, at least, you know, I'm getting something. And if you look at my build, you're probably like, why aren't you buying, like another MR item? Because I want a Black Cleaver, then I can start on a Chain Vest. Plus, they got double AP plus double half-ass. Well, Kendra's a little bit of both, and she's picking up, well, which one is this? She is going for the Rage Blade. Alright, so... yeah, she is going Rage Blade. She could have just went fucking Warrior and just did raw damage. Would have been so much better. And there's the true shot. So we got to fight. And Kindred dies with her ulti up. And looks like that's going to probably be another dragon. And Maokai wasn't even needed during this fight. And I think I'm lagging. I thought I body blocked that missile. And that's not my fault. Kappa. Alright, so that sucks. You know, that's like what we did against, or what they did against us. Well, no, what I did against them, and, you know, I started the shit, and I didn't get it, but I took theirs when they started it. But other than that, you know, we go back to farming. You gotta remember one thing, my build scales into a monster. You know, I'm not playing that pussy-ass shit, you know, I got Blood Razors, and I'm going Black Cleaver. Always scales. I mean, being able to spam more abilities, ulti, you know, I think I have enough for it. And Black Cleaver got a nice, fat, juicy buff. And I always pick my fights, very carefully, you know, when going in. Because if I just pop R and just slide right in, and then I get fucking blasted by 6,000 missiles and get locked down by, you know, 9 different CC abilities, then I'm dead. I have just the Hex Shrinker for my defensive item. That's just the baby shield. And these guys, boom. See, like, I go in here. Like, this is perfect. And then I can kill him, maybe get the ulti. And once the ulti comes out, I'll just switch right on over. Tibbers gets dropped. And there's the turret guns doing damage. Now we get the heal from Kallista's... my bad, Kendrick's fuck-ass ulti. Silent of the Lambs, or whatever the fuck you call it. Yeah, we get paid. So, right there, I got 600 gold. So, I'm 110 gold from Chain Vest. If I want to pick up a spec or just a Nomad, so I can pick that up. But I'd probably rather go for some armor. Here, I don't have to back because I'm rocking Strength at the Aegis. And if I have Smite up, oh, rip Reno. If I have Smite up, I'll get that percentage back from Strength, and boom, there it is, and I'll be full HP pretty soon. 20% CDR on my Black Cleaver plus my runes equals 40% at level 18, so I'm probably at 34%, 33%. And yeah, and there you go. So just continue to farm, stack, bot is open. Alright, and there's a big fat stack and wave. Now Donger is top, and we see him pushing this lane out. We see Lebron, Blitz, and Kendra bot, and Galio, you know, to me is just, you know, that build is, I don't know, he probably could have pressured the shit out of mid lane, made me completely useless by buying a rod or even a banner. So I'm just gonna get the fuck out of here. We got Blitz and Kindred coming in onto me. I don't know if I fly. Yeah, I do fly onto her. So I'm 3 levels above her. I don't know why she decided to fight me. As you can see, I'm still doing a lot of damage with these items. Well, of course, she's an 80 carry. Didn't even use her ulti, or is... No, she didn't use her ulti. So here, after I kill Kindred, I want to know if it's safe to push this lane. And if I do decide to push and I don't have that information and I get goon squatted, I want to make sure that I'm able to get, you know, turrets in other lanes. If I don't, then I don't need to overextend. But a lot of times people are just stupid and just overextend and boom, they die for nothing. And then after that, they realize that, you know, their team's either back healing, buying gold, or rip, or just got their asses beaten. There's nothing they can do, so you have to back and just wait for the game to, you know, get into, like, close to late. Because if you get the late game, You plan this shit out, you get places. So we're going to take a look at top. Now, when sending goon squads to kill one guy, you got to make sure that you're not going to lose any other objectives elsewhere. So Donger just dies right off the bat, and boom, Maokai wasn't even part of that. So killing him and me just killing Kindred, and Kindred's going to come back out and go back to our bottom side jungle. I have time to cover mid since there's 3 of my guys top, because I don't want to be top. A lot of times people, or you'll go and follow the guys that are diving top, when you're better off staying in this lane to push this out. But then again, these guys are probably not thinking like what I'm thinking, which is, okay, I need to cover this lane. I don't want this to stack up, because sometimes it's just obvious to just push mid when you send 4 people top and you follow your teammates. They're like, oh shit. I mean, they did kill our Donger, but you know, there's no need to keep 4 people top to try to get that tower. But yeah, it just really depends. And sometimes people are in the right place at the right time, and it's just an easy call for them to just, okay, there's 4 top, let's just push mid. We got a wave. We'll get their mid inner, and if they don't see us, or depending on how much damage we're doing, we might be able to get an inhibitor turret at this point. There's the flash in, flame, true shot, barrage later, bitch, and he gets dropped. Now Maokai is back bot, and Donger, after just dying, has to go back to his lane after losing his turret to hold that off. And like I said, the longer this game goes on, the better for us. You know, I just want to make sure you have these side lanes controlled. And then there's another dragon that's about to spawn. I don't know which one it is. Alright, that's the red dragoon. And the dragons we have, it's just, just have one. Okay, so there's Annie in the back dropping Tivers. And what the living fuck is this dude doing in here? I think I tilted off this. Okay, so. Alright, so right here, I think I was like, yo man, just let them come to us. But instead they decided to go to them, and wow, she gets fucking bombarded with abilities and dies to the turret that's in the pit. And boom, there's the hook onto fucking, I think Azrael, and I'm like, fuck my life. And I'm sitting here just running for my life. So I run down instead of back towards my base so that we don't lose a lot, and then we don't get bottom. But yeah, there's no need to engage that. You let them come on to us, because if we engage onto them, then he drops turrets and it fucks us up. But plus, we can't fly over the fucking wall. Well, I can. Well, actually, Ezreal can. And then I think Maokai, if somebody's near the wall, they can. But still, you know, I was like, yo, just let them come to us. Because, you know, like I said, momentum has shifted. And now that 1K gold lead that we were behind is now back to 4K. And now they're doing fucking Baron. Let's see if they can get this. So they do get the Baron. ALLLLLL. You see, I love this. I love this fucking game. Now you sit here and you're like, okay, yo, the shit's already gone. I'm dead for 5 seconds. And this ALLLLL put me on fucking tilt, man. This fucking ALLLLL put me on tilt. It's like, why would you go in there just to do that? It just makes no fucking sense. But then again, you realize that it's the Dream Elo, and I think this is the Plat Dream, guys. Still not over, because now when they do pick up a Baron in this situation, and you still feel like you can get back into the game, you just want to make sure you're able to push these lanes out before they get into them and start sieging down on your inhibitor turrets if they haven't took these inners, but they still have to get through this. So this gives us a little bit of time to waste their Baron, but Baron now has a 330 second, timer on it, which is a little bit better. You can feel it. It feels like it's like 5 minutes. Fucking hate Baron now. Unless I got that shit. But nobody coming to push this top, and I need my Ezreal to push this out. And you see what I'm doing here? It's like, if I let this lane stack up, like I said, you know, a teleport Baron, a champion, could just, like I said, run it straight down and make it annoying as fuck to sit there and spam 6,000 abilities. And then, of course, Donger pushes that wave and now decides to back to go finish, I guess. No, I don't know why he's going back. Maybe to get the AP elixir or something? No, it buys another amp tone. Still, they're not sieging down, so it looks like they're just going to throw this Baron in the gutter. Oh, they still have a lot of time on it. Holy fuck, they do. So now they want to push down mid, and Ezreal's still top, and there's the flash hook, and now Annie goes down. Alright, so that's going to be our mid inner turret, and I have to back down since Annie does not know how to dodge a hook. And it looks like this is, there's nothing we can do, so we had to give it up. What's his name was still top, and now you jump on the Lebron. See here, I just want to stay alive. You cannot afford to die right here, and plus you got 20 seconds on Annie's bitch ass laying down on the ground. Galio pops his ulti, but Maokai's tanky, and there's again, what's his name, dying. So right here, let's see, they got Baron for about 145 plus, and they continue to siege down. Now picking up Ezreal is a big plus here, but still after picking up Ezreal, going for these Nexus turrets, it's gonna be a little bit rough. So picking up this turret, and you see a blue ping coming out onto this tower, which is smart, but after killing, what do you call it, Ezreal, they might continue to push down mid. They start laughing, and Maokai right here, and I come back in. You see this? They could have already been set up over here. They could have just looked at the gold count and realized they can probably complete some items, but getting that bottom inner turret would be a wise choice. I mean, there are times when you can take the game right now, but nope. You know, I got a little bit of MR, and I don't know what item I'm getting. Probably going for a GA or something. Alright, so
All your life has led to this.
so Kindred, you know, like nobody goes top, and this shit drives me insane that it's just too hard. So hooking up ALLLLLL, 4th time in a fucking row he's died. But the good thing about this is we lose ALLLLL, LeBron just gets fucking demolished. And that's a big plus. So there's the flame. Tibbers coming in, dropping hook. The W, the teleport coming in from, I think that's Galio. And yeah, there's Galio teleport. Baron's still up on him for about less than a minute. Two-shot barrage gonna do a little bit of clearage, and I'm gonna sit here. There's no way I can sit there and help my team. I gotta make sure to push this lane out. And someone did buy a rod too, which is good. And oh, it was Maokai. Maokai buying a rod, big plus. Now I come flying in, instantly get the ulti, which is really good. So regardless of how low I drop, it doesn't matter. I mean, it'd be nice not to tank these missiles to the mouth, but you know, we're all free to hit. So if I was gonna die jumping into 4 people, oh good, I won't die. I'll still get healed up a little bit. Plus this gives time for ALLLLL to come back in and Ezreal to sit back and poke. So, and I will move off to the side if needed. You see how I start walking back? Because there's no need for me to sit, because Galio actually might come back in and drop some abilities. When I know ALLLLL is coming back in, then I'll work my way back in, and there's CC right there, and there's our 80 carry. So it's a very bad decision by the blue team to fight this, because if they all die right here, it gives us time to push mid out. Then Galio does pop his ulti, and I don't think they want to come back in. And no, they don't, and they do get 1 kill. Maokai, wow, still left alive, survives. But there is again, I repeat again, well, almost. Oh my god, if that shit would have killed him. That would have been like 5-6 times in a row this dude's died in the last wow, laid a bitch to the mouth. So we do get Kindred, and that's it, and we just lose Maokai. But we don't lose an inhibitor turret, which is a big plus. Alright, so looking at the items, I am going GA. You're probably wondering, why are you going GA? Because GA is fucking broken. Alright, now I come back out into the field. Galio, I know, okay, my blue's up. I know this motherfucker's trying to steal or somebody's trying to steal. I'm like, yeah, bitch, please, get off my shit. Rip. I don't know what I was thinking right there. Top is stacking too, so that's good farm for somebody. And, ooh. That was another mistake. I think LeBron just got blown up, and he comes back out and gets blown up again. So that gives us more time to wait for our inhibitor to spawn back up, and of course, you know, whatever we pick up on the map. So, you know, at this point in the game, you got to be very careful, make good decisions. And I think, you know, when they had that, as soon as they took our middle inhibitor, you know, they got to split up. You know, one guy can push top. Donger's annoying with the Baron buff and dropping turrets, and you know, by himself. And looks like another decision. Now, remember, LeBron just died. He's not gonna make it out here in time. They drop a turret in the back, and boom, like Kindred's sitting here and doesn't sit on the wall or walk inside to hop back over. But instead, Tibbers gets dropped, overhand right, what does that look like? A left uppercut. And we just killed their jungler, so LeBron. So it's always one, you know, it's 1 by 1. You know, it's just a one-on-one effect, and this happens, you know, at every single elo. You know, oh shit, there's a hook, a Reno on me, the missiles to the back, and I just hit that Q on him. We do get the dragon, and he picks it up, and I think a little too frisky here, and Galio comes in. I was pretty upset, I think, here. Yep, I've got a little baby heal. God damn it, slide through. Almost get the blitz. So yeah, I got a little bit greedy. I should have backed off. But all in all, we picked up the dragon. I think that's our second Infernal Dragon, which increases our damage and AP by 16%. We got top stacking up too, so somebody's going to have to cover that lane. Baron's up in 1 minute, so it's good I didn't die when Baron was up, or we probably would have lost that. Kindred would have been up in 10 seconds, and I would have been up in 37. Bot is stacking too, and we still haven't gotten this bottom outer turret, but we're going to get it with the minions, so that's a big plus. What is it, 61 to 54, but the gold lead not that big, so at this point of the game with all the throws and everything, plus, you know, dragons. Let's see what we're working with. No, it's our first Infernal, and then boom. Let's see what they have. They have one of each too. Same. This bitch just stole my red buff, man. I'm pretty upset about that. Most definitely upset. So we do take a tower. Baron is about to be live. Kindred shows bottom. Kindred's got that Rage Blade Hurricane. And now going for a Blade of the Rune King. But there's our inhibitor. So yeah, this game drags on pretty long. And they almost get the Ezreal, but nope. Yeah, times are rough, man. You know, I love playing this type of game. It's just that when I explain it, you know, when you don't know what to do, it's like, should you do this? You know, I think one thing you have to do is just, you know, play off your teammates. Sieging is always not the best option unless you're strong enough to run it down. It's just like, you know, some of the games that I watched in MSI, I was like, okay, they can just slowly take control of this game. Like versus the CLG is a good example. RNG versus CLG. They had an 18k gold lead, right? They picked up everything. Like they fucking had all 3 lanes pushed. They waited until like after a couple barons or 1 baron and whatever, how many dragons. But having that gold lead, it got to the point when they had that baron and they could not stop that 1-3-1 or whatever. It's a 1-2-2, whatever. They just could not stop it. And they were able to get every single inhibitor turret down, and then they ended up team fighting and throwing, and then they threw again, and then rip. Sad times. Alright, so here, Alistar dies right off the bat. He's going to be dead for 31 seconds, and Annie is going to get popped by Galio, and I'm going to pop my ulti, and just going to sit off to the side, and now they're going to restart this thing. Alistar's up in 10 seconds. Maokai should be all in this motherfucker. What? The fuck did he just do? What does his Mystic do? 450? No. No. No way he's just fucking Arcane shipped to Reno'd. Wow, I think, yeah, that right there. Holy shit. They gotta be on tilt. All that time they spent. Now this Baron's gonna definitely drag this game out even longer. Now, this Donger build doesn't fall off, you know, regardless. I mean, but we're not stupid enough to sit in that motherfucker's turrets and his big turret or stand in front while he launches a bunch of missiles. But, yeah. I mean, Void Step, Death Cap. I mean, always the ultimate AP items. Alright, so there it is. We got the a Kindred melee form instantly popping her ulti. So there's no way you know, she's gonna be able to drop us low enough to where where these two guys stay and chill and relax. Unless he had 3 turrets on the ground, but he has 1 off to the side and send Annie. Looks like it's not even doing any damage. Even the ulti, actually, it is doing a little bit. But Kindred comes back, focuses the Annie, but now gets soloed out by Maokai, and that's going to be the Donger flashing in, killing Annie, and Alistar by himself again. This Alistar is straight fucking boost city. But yeah, I do get the shutdown on the Dong. So with Baron buff, and that's going to be a 2 for 2. Lebron's coming back out into the field, and bot is, you know, I can push that lane out. I can work to get this mid outer, but Lebron's going to be there chilling, relaxing. So again, wait for your teammates. You know, I'm almost close to full build, and I'm going Blade of the Rune King for my last item. Alright, survive that. They were trying to make a play. Now this is the struggle, man. These games can drag out to 48 minutes. But yeah, definitely understanding Kindred. Not just playing Kindred because, you know, she's just, you know, she's what everyone's playing. You know, whether it's, you know, the Pro League, higher elos. Thing about Kindred, like I said, when you pop your ulti instantly, you know, you're given the green light for us to just go ham if you don't have follow-up. But that, you know, like I said, she pops her ulti to save her life right off the bat because she got caught. That could just bait your whole teammate. So that's another thing, just accepting your death so that you don't pop your ulti and bring everybody back in there. Because if you don't have enough damage, and what the fuck, that Galio build is actually pretty broken. Now that I think about it, this Galio was hitting me pretty hard, and I'm sitting there wondering what was hitting me. Alright, so there's the hook. I got GA. My GA comes back up. I think I might survive. Timbers is dropping overhand rights and lefts, and there's some ulti from Galio. So that was pretty bad by me to bait my team. But then again, I look to see that we're winning. It's just our Alistar that's already died 7 times. So right here, that could have gone really bad. I could have died, and boom. You know, we might lose our mid inhibitor. And this is all they gotten. They tried to end the game. When they had that Baron, they took our mid inhibitor and didn't back and, you know, push all these other lanes and slowly build their lead by taking control of our whole jungle. That's it. You know, sometimes you have to do that. I mean, like, what does Kindred do? Kindred cannot fucking go up and hit a turret with any Alistar standing or defending their own turrets, because that's what you do. And if you get close enough to auto attack and Alistar's like, whoa, 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 what are you doing? I don't think you should be doing that. There's my ulti onto Lebron. They're going to pop that Unspeakable Horror, True Shot Barrage, and looks like we're going to pick up 1 kill, and looks like they decided to go for... Yeah, they decided to go for that dragon. So, here's another thing. None of us are dead. Did we just lose this tower? I think they might have, yeah, they just pushed that. But we're here, like... This thing it's not easy to kill. It is not easy to kill. And now you got Annie, you got fucking Galio off to the side, and I fly in and I get straight onto him. And like, I don't know why he's scared to even like just drop every single one of his turrets, but they're focused on Dragon. And nobody's helping you, and Galio dies right off the bat because at this point of the game, look at Annie's build. And just like that, they decided to throw it pretty hard. So we do get that dragon, and Baron's not up anytime soon, and top is stacking and bot, or stacking for somebody to pick up on my team, and our bot lane looks like it's stacking up too, but doesn't really matter. We take this, we push everything out, regain some of that control, because we need vision. We've pretty much been sitting back behind our turrets, and life is hard. And boom. Now it's not too hard because I think the Dong, or hold on, what happened here? Yeah, I don't know why he's even anywhere near, especially after Kindred just died. And after that, it's like, okay, we just switch over. And we have 5 dragons, so they should be protecting their inhibitor turret until everybody's regrouped and stacked. And then boom, just instant dive, blitz, and there's the headbutt, pull, uppercut. It's perfect. Now we get this tower. Now watch what we do after this. I'll tell you if it's bad or good. Okay, we have 5 dragons. I think we might be going for our Nexus turret. Okay, now they're doing a... Okay, well, we got the Q. Get 1. And we get 2. And there you go. Yeah, we had... Well, I don't know if... I don't think we have... Oh my god. But yeah, Elder Dragon push down with no mountains. Mountain Dragon blows. Yeah, I think it's just been Infernals and Oceans this game. And Baron's going to be live in 19. Alright, so they're going to drop the turret and start it. Now this Kindred build is just... Oh my god, man. Should have rather gone IE, Phantom Dancer, and fucking Warrior. So Galio comes in. Alistar's just stalling this. It's what I like to see. Alistar running back, and he actually lives. Alright, I'm gonna go in this motherfucker. Bam, but what up, baby? Just gonna go ahead and pick that up. Let's watch a replay of this. You know, motherfucker said I always miss my smites, man. Tell you, man, it's lag. Galio ports in, so we're gonna have mid souped up with super minions. Well, look at that shit. MVP. Let me get that. And then bam. And I just sit here and just do work. Maokai's not here. And I think I might try to get the fuck out of dodge, but he pops his ulti. But what can I say? They have to defend. Now, if I were them after, you know, losing this, or if they feel like they're about to lose, and they have no inhibitor Nexus turrets, they should just try to end this right here. And then Kendrick gets caught, overextended. The hook almost hits one of these motherfuckers, and there's a teleport from... Who is that, Donger? Donger, and he canceled it. Don't know why he canceled his teleport, knowing that 2 of us are dead. And Tivers, I think, was just dropped. But right here, they want to end the game, which is really bad because we're up in 16 seconds and that Alistar's up in 8 seconds. Like, what they should just do is just push these lanes out. They don't do that. They have every single one of their buffs up, if I'm not mistaken. They have bots stacking up too. And if they did this at the 23, 22 minute mark, and of course all the early fights they had and struggled and got caught, they could have just ended this game and had a big lead. This is why you learn how to control and you learn how to make good decisions in game. Because if you don't learn how to make good decisions and it's all based out of fucking, like I said, just blood, it's rough times. Now here, I saw somebody slip through. I was like, hold on, let me get in on this. I don't know who the fuck I saw. Oh, I don't know if I saw him go over this ward. Boom, I have GA right here. Now, I went in a little bit too hard. Like, the rest of my squad comes in, they want me dead. I flash off to the side, Alistar comes in, 2-man, oh my god, headbutt pulve, and that's going to be Kendrick going down. Now here, I should have slipped through the defense and ran straight to mid, but instead I just fucking lost my mind, like I said, and just went in deep as fucking, look at that Galio ulti, Jesus. And now Annie, I think Annie went all the way around. I thought we lost this fight, but we didn't. Yeah, we probably could have ended this game, but Galio's build is fucking broken. And now, like, after things went well that fight, one Galio ulti, carried it, and we ended up losing a middle inhibitor. Looks like they really want this, and Libra needs to be careful. That is, wow, that was one fucking ability doing half his damage. And there we go, we lose another inhibitor turret. And there's that scaling as broken Dogger build. And that build right there, you know, it doesn't matter if you're a tank. As long as you got his turrets on the ground, you're getting hit. It'll fuck everything up. But if you drop Tivers on that shit, well, of course you won't drop it on it, but if he's in there fighting, then Donger can be somewhat kind of useless at this point of the game. And it looks like Kendrick's going to die once motherfucking again. After picking up 2 inhibitors, boom. Missiles coming out. Maokai needs to be careful. Alright, so we did take the inhibitor, and what the fuck? Ezreal's going man mode. Now we got Donger back, and then Kindred up in 25. We need to back the fuck up, especially with bot pushing. Alright, you see me down bot side. I don't know, Baron's not up. Hold on. I'm not over a ward, am I? Yo, I'm gonna call Ghost. I'm gonna call Ghost. Hold on, she didn't just drop Tivers on that, did she? Or no? Oh, Tivers just comes out, and I think her ulti's already back up. Alright, so back to the main or next level objectives. You're talking about that next level dragon, and the Baron is up. Now I'm off to the side doing my camps. I slipped through the defense. Boom. Now right here they're showing numbers. I don't think anybody sees. Now there we go. So I popped my ulti. They thought I was going for them. Galio decides to back, but as you can see, I'm like, yo, what up? There's nothing Galio can do, and look at them. They're fighting right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, and we just took their inhibitor, and Blitz is backing a little bit too late. And that's going to be the gates, guys. GG. So overall, like both sides, a lot of games that I play that I lose, that are supreme throws that feel real good. You know, I kind of fuck things up. I'm gonna do a couple of those games where we lose, where we have such an early lead and throw the game, so you guys can learn how to capitalize and learn when you yourself get capitalized across the mouth. Other than that, if you enjoyed this Nacarino, drop a like and don't forget to subscribe. Reno, peace, late. Alright guys, we back with that 6.9 Nocturne Jungle My Way runes and masteries, and here are the runes that, keeping it nice and simple. I'm not going warrior this game. If I was going warrior and I was going to buy black cleaver, then I would, run flat 10%, but, run that 20% per level, plus a black cleaver equals 40%, plus black cleaver is so fucking cheap now, and then getting it with blood razors equals scale. Meaning, when you buy those two items alone, getting all that damage from your Q, and then without, flying on to champions, you'll always be able to, meltate tanks. Of course, if you decide to build all AD, then they play two tanks, then yeah, you'll probably get shit on. But, there's Maw, there's like, Randuin's, Thornmail, other, Banshee, Spirit. Well, of course you wouldn't buy Spirit. Anything without any CDR you can pretty much buy. There's also Warmogs too, if you want to hit more HP with the Thornmail combinating with that. So, and plus whenever you're slashing and dashing on people, you got that Black Cleaver cleave. Other than that, we go check the runes and masteries. You can do a lot of different things. You can. Oh, hold on, let me remove this. All right. I would definitely stick to, Strength of the Ages. You can never go wrong with it. Once you become an expert and you want to have fun, like I say, with a lot of other, AD type junglers where you can run T-Lords, or if you want to run Fervor, Warlords, or there's other shit, go for it. But other than that, just to be able to scale into the late games to carry them shitters, you need to run this right here. And if you want to just go ahead and say fuck this, I don't want that. I want that utility part to up my buff times. My damage or increase my damage when champions are below 40%, and of course getting a little return back. But if not, you want to go for the clear, I'd definitely go 12 in ferocity. But it doesn't really matter. You'll still get through the jungle. Learn the game, learn the gates, and breach, boys. Hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to drop a like and a subscriber. Reno, peace late.